again, Spirit Sippers and Rum Rippers. 1-1 here again, and we found a special one. Just got back from Vegas and brought home a little surprise. Today we're going to be looking at the single vintage rum Diplomatico 2005.
Well, that sounds pretty good.
Oh man, I saw this down there and I was thinking about it, and I just got done doing the regular Diplomatico, and that one really blew me away. It was so much better than I thought it was really going to be. So then I saw this one sitting on the shelf and it just piqued my interest, so you already know. And then look at this box. I mean, come on, this box is fancy. Opens up to the little... Look at that bad boy. Oh man, this is a single vintage 2005 Diplomatico. Let's talk about it.
What else you need to know?
Oh, glad for the plane ride home. It had this little thing on it. How hard is it going to be to get off? Can we just twist it? Oh yeah. Oh, look at that nice little fat knob. It says Diplomatico. I mean, you know that's just going to look tight on the shelf. Oh, probably could have been a better pop. I was too afraid to drop it. You don't want to spill a drop out of this one. This one was $129.99 in the store, and that's at a big box store. So yeah, it was $129.99. We had one of those $5 offs. I guess we've been spending too much money in there because we had a $5 off coupon. So yeah, with tax and everything, we got it out the door for $145.45. Revise, I forgot there was, we were in Vegas and we had already given back the rental car, so we had it delivered. So actually that price on this is $9.99 cheaper because there was a $9.99 delivery fee. So $135 out the door, a little bit better. I forgot about the $10 delivery fee. That was worth every penny because probably would have been $40 in taxis or Ubers or waiting an hour or whatever. So yeah, for that convenience all day long. So yeah, not the cheapest rum in the world, but like I said, I was so impressed with that other Diplomatico. I saw this one on the shelf and just had to try it. Let's get it in the glass. I don't want to spill a drop. Stuff's expansive. Man, what's up? Ooh, you hear that? That is just nice. Nice little solid ting of this bottle. I think that's just sharp. That's going to look nice on the shelves. But it's not just about looking nice. It's definitely about the taste. Just had to sneak in a little sniff. You know how we do it. This one is aged 12 years in bourbon, and I'm sometimes single malts. I'm not sure. One says single malts and bourbons, one just says bourbons, but at least 12 years in a bourbon cask, and then they pull it out and put it in another year and mature it in Old Spanish Oloroso cask. So yeah, about 13 years. We're going to let this sit in the glass for about 12 minutes, open up, and we'll be right back at it. Don't go anywhere. All right, our 12 minutes is up, and I am super excited to taste this one. Oh, Diplomatico is a Venezuelan rum. This one is 43% ABV, so 86 proof. A little bit higher proof. Still, though, for that 129, you're dealing with some big dogs. So, man, this one's going to have to really represent. I love single malts that are finished in Oloroso casks. I'm really excited to taste a rum that's finished in an Oloroso cask. This could be great, could be terrible. How's it going to be? I'm excited. Let's get into it. Wow, the smell is almost a little muted. It's not really jumping out of there. I wonder if that's so curved off for being in the barrels for so long. I mean, yeah, 13 years for rum is a long time, especially in some of the hot, really super heated areas that they're from, the tropical climates. But this is a really soft, smooth, I mean, a little bit of brown sugar, sugar cane, and a little bit of an oak note. And I'm not really getting a huge sherry influence. It's just, like I said, really soft. It's almost like the barrel and the rum kind of battled and just broke dead even. But it's not unpleasant at all. I mean, it's just super light and smooth and tame. Oh, I can't wait anymore. Let's taste it and see how it is on the palate. Cheers. That is just butter. That is so smooth, light, and easy. There is zero burn. 86 proof, really. It's not gonna burn that much, but I mean, that is just crazy soft and light. It almost has kind of like that Ronza Kappa, just real smooth, easy. This one has a little bit more of a, I don't want to say like a grapefruit tartness, but just a little, just enough to make it savory. It's not tart at all. It's super sweet and smooth. And my mouth is still watering. But yeah, it gives it just there's just a tinge of tartness that instead of being tart, it just hits that sweetness and gives it like a savory note. Just silky smooth. This is delicious. I was hoping still spending that much money. They don't all have to be cast strength when you're spending that much money, but I mean, you need to give me something. And I mean, they could even, I bet this would be even better. 46%, probably be amazing. It's opening up a little bit. It's almost like a baked peach cobbler. Oh man, with a little bit of cinnamon drizzled over the top of it. This is nice. This is really nice. Vintage 2005, like I said, matured 12 years in bourbon barrels, and then an extra year maturity or finished off in an Oloroso sherry cask. I don't know if that's just that extra like savory note on the back end, but I'm really not getting the Oloroso influence. I really kind of thought that was going to shine, like make or break, really hate it or love it type thing, but I can hardly tell it's there. And I love Oloroso sherry cask, especially like the Glendronachs and stuff, so it's strange. Well, yeah, that's just a baked peach cobbler with cinnamon drizzled over the top. This is a dessert in glass. Oh, just silky smooth deliciousness. I mean, just a velvety, just flush right through. I mean, and there is zero burn in this. There is none. I was really impressed by the Diplomatico Reserva. Wow, that one though is like what, $46? This is $146. Is this worth the extra $100? I'm really gonna have to do a side-by-side comparison. Right now, I'd say yes. Right now, it's delicious. Again, up here in Washington, we pay. Actually, I got this one in Vegas, so I got a little bit of a break on the tax, but it was still $129.99. So that's a pricey rum. You're looking, I mean, runs of Cap XOs in different prices, different places, and that one's $114. So I don't know. They're all within $10, $15 of each other. This one does have the extra 3%, and there is just like, I need to definitely going to be doing a side-by-side with this one and the XO because they're very similar. That's the cognac finish, and this is the Oloroso finish, and this does kind of have that extra little savory little ting to it. So that and the 3%, I don't know, this might be giving old Ron a run for the money. Trying to take the title. I don't even know if that has a title anymore with all the Foursquares out there. Oh, gotta love all the good rum. And we have more coming, so stay tuned. And if you haven't so far, if you've seen more than one video, you like what you're seeing, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button, throw me a thumbs up, and yeah, let's keep this rum party going. Oh man, I could just sit here and sip this for a minute, but let's put some water in it and see if anything changes. Just put a couple drops in there, see if we can crack open any oils, get any extra flavors. I mean, the viscousness on there. It's like thin but still clinging. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see that through the thing, but I mean, just look at that. That is the mouthfeel right there. Just oily, velvet, sweet, buttery goodness. This is delicious. Oh, I'm so happy. I mean, you know, when you spend that much money on a bottle, you're like, please let me like this, because if I bought this and don't, I'm just going to be real irritated. It didn't open a whole lot of smells. Like I said, this nose is super muted. I mean, it's obviously nothing offensive, but I mean, it's really nothing really jumping out. Not a lot of floral notes or citrus or anything like that. Just kind of like brown sugar, cinnamon, oak. And there is maybe, like I said, that little bit of a peach cobbler smells even coming through. Maybe because I still have it on the tongue for the taste, but there is just that little bit of peach cobbler with the cinnamon drizzled over the top for it. Maybe getting a little, maybe the water's breaking it open, a little more like papaya, peach, nectarine. Nothing super citrusy, just more of those sweeter, thick fruits. Let's see how it tastes. Slide it. Again, a little bit more of those fruits coming out. A little bit more of a, I guess that's like a, I would have to say after my second one, almost like a distillery note. That Diplomatico distillery note, just kind of the real sweet fruits, the stone fruits. Really sweet, dense, deep flavor. Like I said, that peach cobbler. It's just a little bit of allspice and a little bit of cinnamon on top. Yeah, this is really nice. I don't see myself ever doing it, but let's put it over. Let's put it over some ice and see what happens. There is a better pop. Whew, that was a healthy pour for putting it over ice. I like that tink. Nice solid seal. Yeah, this one is not disappointing. Again, I'm not super pleased about spending $129 on a bottle, but you know, that's what it is. What are you going to do? They set the price. You want it or not. Just glad I was able to get this in Vegas over Washington because I saved a few dollars in the taxes. Probably about a third of the taxes. I would have paid 2/3 more in taxes up here. Crazy. We pay more for the bottle and taxes. I just, yeah, not even going to start a rant. But yeah, it's so weird. Almost like a brown sugar root beer on the nose. Yeah, I get kind of a root beer note on the nose. A little bit of oak and like root beer. That's interesting. Let's get into this before it gets too much ice melted in there and too much water. Let's taste it. Prost. This is what finally brought out the sherry note. That's like oak and sherry. That's like a cold oak and sherry brown, like sugar cane note. It's pretty good. I'm usually not too much for putting ice in it. I just like sipping them neat, but that's pretty damn good. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is delicious. Fruity and sweet, but not too sweet, savory. I mean, that is, oh, on a nice hot summer day or a hot day. That'd be super refreshing. Oh my goodness. This is like the Hibiki Harmony. Like, this is completely different all three ways, and all three ways are delicious. I don't know which way I like the best. I could drink this neat with water or on ice and be completely satisfied. This is an amazing bottle. I was kind of hoping it would be. This is delicious. If you see it out there, Diplomatico Single Vintage 2005. If you got it, grab it, because man, this is a good one. So far, just from memory, and I got some pretty good memories of the Bronze Cup XO, this is neck and neck. Maybe better. There's definitely a video to come to see which one's going to grab the title from who, because this is delicious. Man. The price things it a little bit, scale out of 1 to 10. It's nice. I mean, man, I feel like I've been giving a lot of them this year, but I've been drinking a lot of good stuff this year. Right out of the gate, first impression, neck pour, I've got to give this a 9 out of 10. This is absolutely amazing. Like I said, I can't wait to run it up against some more of the big dogs and see how it fares, but on its own neck pour, this is absolutely delicious. 9 out of 10, absolutely 1-1 approved. It'd probably be a 9.5 out of 10 if it was like a 46% over 43 and just a little bit cheaper. I mean, man, $129. That's like, you got a couple of these for $129. I'm sick of paying that much. Let's go, rum. You're supposed to be one of the cheaper drinks. Let's bring it back down. But hey, they're putting in the time, they're doing it the right way, they're actually aging it, not just putting a teaspoon of 12-year-old stuff in it and calling it 12-year-old. Like, this is actually 12 years old, so actually 13 with the extra year of maturation. So, can't be mad at it. It's absolutely delicious, and I'm looking forward to running it up and having some taste tests, because that's what it's all about, having fun with rum around here. Hope you guys are having an absolutely amazing week, and it only gets better from here. Until we see you next time. Bye.